All right, everybody. Now let's go ahead and talk about Audience Insights. Now, Audience Insights is really going to help you out if you have a fan page that's over 1,000 people, and it's not an exact science, but if you have a fan page you've been using that you've never purchased likes, Audience Insights is really going to help break down who those people are and to really help some targeting. Now, if you have an email list that's 4,000 or 5,000 or more, Facebook's probably going to match up 40% of the emails, and it's going to give you some really good demographics. So we want to run likes so we can start testing likes. That's going to help build our database, not only of what do people resonate with what type of picture, on what type of device, but also it's going to break down and say, okay, the demographics of these people, what do they all have in common? And it's going to be really interesting, so we want to run enough traffic in a couple of different areas to give us super targeted traffic. Now, keep this in mind. If we go over to audiences right here, I'm going to click on audiences. Now, just very quickly, and we do have a section inside of Social Media Ad Genius to learn more about audiences, but basically what we have right here is create an audience. I can create a custom audience from either a customer list that I upload, again, phone numbers or emails that I have permission to contact, website traffic, which is just a little pixel, or an app activity. For this exercise, we're going to talk about a customer list and and website traffic. Okay, great. So this could be also used for your audience for retargeting. Well, I can use any of the audiences, again, that is from a fan page or uploading emails, and we can go check out Audience Insights. Now, here's exactly what Audience Insights is. Let's go into Audience Insights. All right, so this is going to open up. Well, let me walk you through it. Then I'm going to show you some cool little features on here for you can target a lot of different people on Facebook. People connected to your page. Again, this helps out if you have a page over 1,000 people. And a custom audience. This could be an email list of a couple thousand people. We like to say at least a minimum of 4,000 or 5,000 people. I'm going to walk you through each one, but let's just walk around to see exactly what Audience Insight is. So let's go ahead and go for everyone on Facebook. Now, Audience Insights is going to give you insight on audiences, obviously, and you can create very laser targeted traffic. So let's just break down all these boxes here real quick. Custom audience. Oh, well, this is where I can put in any of my custom audiences where I've uploaded an email list, or if I own a fan page. I'm sorry, the fan page is going to go right down here. But if I've uploaded a list, or maybe I have a retargeting pixel, I can learn from that pixel. Okay, great. We'll take a look at custom audiences later. Location, so I got the United States, so I can look at any country. Age, gender, I can select for my avatar. Interest, well, look at this, business and industry. So if I click on this little arrow, oh, there's people in advertising, agriculture. So let's just take a look for interest. When I was doing my like campaign that I showed in a previous video, social media management. All right, let's see how many people does that have. Click on this. Oh, there's about 15,000 users there. Okay, so let me go social media. How about that? Let's see, what does this say in here? So social media managers, 10 to 15,000 monthly users. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, I'm going to cancel out these entries. We can come back and look at interest in a minute. I can also look at people connected to any of the pages that I manage, okay, or people not connected to my page, or advanced. We can take a look at behaviors, and behaviors could be charitable donations, digital activities, expats, financial. You can really dive in these to find likely to move, recent homeowner, language, relationship, education, work, financial, home, market segments. See, the list just goes on and on. Parents, politics, life events, device owners. Lots of options. Well, we spent some time thinking about our avatar. So really quickly, I'm going to walk you through what all of this means, and we're going to set up one laser-targeted audience for our avatar. Now, my avatar, for example, is in between the ages of 35 and 65. So I'm going to type in 35 to 65. That's really who I want to target. Okay. Interest. Well, let's scroll down here. I have an interest that I like to target, which is underneath. So you have business technology, design, entrepreneurship, online. Let's see here. What do I have? A couple of different options. Thinking about social media marketing in one of my ads that we were doing before. So social media marketing, oh, there's 600 to 700,000 people who are interested in social media marketing. Okay, so let's take a look at this. My demographics, 35 to 65, great. Now let's walk around what all these other reports are. So demographics for social media marketing, let's scroll down. Okay, there's a makeup of urban tenants and city mixers. Let me go ahead and just compare this. So 7%, 50% of the matched audience, 600 to 700,000, apple pie families. So that would be, scroll over to this little I. Apple pie families are upper middle class couples with school-aged children. They're homeowners, often minivan owners, and avid radio listeners. Okay, great. Let's keep on taking a look. Solid single parents. Solid single parents contain affluent single parents. These predominantly white-collar professional metro sections enjoy comfortable incomes and are a mix of homeowners and renters. Okay, so this is kind of giving me some demographic and some insight of the lifestyle of the people in social media marketing. All right, well, let's go up to the next tab, page likes. Well, here are other pages that people may like. So Social Media Examiner, I may want to go ahead and target that page. I may want to take a look at some of these pages. Amy Porterfield, that could be interesting. Get 10,000 fans, Smart Networker, Facebook for Business. Okay, this is going to give me lots of other ideas for targeting as well, right? This is great. So now I'm doing some keyword, or I'm doing some interest research based off some of the interests that my avatar may have. So now I'm getting even deeper into those interests. Well, what other page likes do they have? Okay, this is interesting. Similar audience. Very interesting. Okay, so this gives me a lot of different ideas for other pages that I can target. What about location? So a lot of these people in social media marketing, well, it looks like they're pretty much all over. Not really too stressed. I'm going to advertise in just the US anyway. Okay, what kind of activity do they have? So they like pages, they comment on things, they don't share a whole lot of posts, they don't redeem a lot of promotions, so I'm not going to run any promotions here. What other activities do they have? There's a large percentage of people that use mobile only. That's interesting. I mean, I'm going to run all my ads on desktop and mobile, but I would never run just desktop only because I would only reach a small part of my audience. That's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at household. Well, household for social media marketing, wow, the 50 to 75,000 is a good average income that they're making. That is great. So it gives me a range. 50-50 in home ownership and renters. That's about household size. Wow, looks like people with 1 or 2 kids, 3 kids, good majority. Looks like people with 5 or 6 kids aren't as interested in social media marketing keyword. That's great. Home market value gives me the value of their house. That's interesting. I may have said household income, I meant value of the house. So up here is income, so you know who specifically you should be targeting depending on the price of your products. Spending habits, any card, bank card, so at least everybody has a bank card, which is great. They deal with either credit card or cash. That's 43% of audience matched. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's look at purchasing. What have these people done for purchasing? They have a low retail spending amount. Okay, they do some online purchases. Audiences. Ooh, 68% of the audience in social media marketing like clothing. That's interesting. Food and drink, subscription services. That's really, really interesting. Matched up to 75% of the audience. Now I can go down in market for a vehicle. That's only matched to 30% of the audience. But that's really interesting. So let's take a look over the demographics. I've chosen, and we're going to start doing the perfect ad. So I've chosen the demographics, 35 to 65, and that is social media marketing. Okay? I'm going to write down some of these other links or sites just to see if maybe some of these could be close to my avatar as well. Location, I know I'm going to target all over the US, so I'm not worried about that. Activity, I know I'm going to target mobile and desktop. That's great. This is just the activity. I know I'm not going to run any promotions. Okay. Let's take a look at household. Well, I can target people who make $50,000 plus. So 3565, social media marketing. Scroll on down. We're going to go to income. So all we're going to do is I'm going to select all of these. There we go. Have income and network. Now, when I selected all of those, there's 150,000 to 200,000 active users that have all this information comprised together. So this is great. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at purchases. So for purchases, it looks like selected audience. Ooh, clothing could be a good one. So they're purchasing clothing. Ooh, how about subscription services? Because for Social Media Ad Genius, there are some subscription services. So let me go on down to purchase behaviors. Now you can click through a lot of these digital activities, like for instance, Facebook page admins. That could be really good for us, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and select that. Look at my audience, 80 to 90,000 people. Okay, so it's getting to be a smaller audience. Remember, we wanna start out really big in our funnel. Ideally, we wanna have 500,000, 600,000, or even 1 million people that we target with our like campaigns. Once we start understanding our traffic, we're gonna pay more the more specific that we get. Right? The more layers that we add to this, we're going to pay more because the audience is going to be smaller. And Facebook's not going to be able to work as hard with the conversion pixels, and the advertising is going to be a little bit more expensive. But I want to narrow down what would be a good, perfect audience for me. So, okay, so we got Facebook admins. Now, subscription services. All right, now that I got Facebook admins, I'm going to scroll up 80 to 90,000. Okay, those are pretty good. I'm going to see maybe if I can get any other activity in here from purchase behavior, just to see if this is going to pull up. So let's take a look. These are some of the digital activities. Let's go, not charitable donations, digital activities. Ooh, online spenders, active and engage. Active, someone who's purchased in the last 90 days. Engaged is someone who's purchased, I believe, in the last 6 months. So let's just take a look what happens if I click on online spenders active. Does that narrow down my audience too much? 80 to 90,000. It's getting pretty close. Okay, so really, let's see, scroll down here. I'm not really too worried about this. Ooh, college education, grad school. That has a high tendency for inside of our audience. How big is our audience now? 60 to 70,000. I'm getting really narrow, but if I know this is my perfect avatar, scroll on down. Sometimes what I can do is I can remove this net worth and things start to grow. So I remove this net worth. Sometimes it's all about how much do you remove, how much do you add for the perfect avatar? Ooh, 90 to 100,000 people. Okay, good. I got 100,000 people. That's good. College graduates, all making over $50,000 a year. Not really concerned about their ethnic makeup, household composition, politics, life events, device owners, because I'm going to split test out all that. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to hit save. So this right here, audience name, is SMAG, Social Media Manager, and then I'm going to put fan page, admin, and this just helps remind me that I filtered a bunch of stuff, okay? Save. There we go. See, this is a way to research avatars. This is a way to research certain keywords to see what their makeups are. This can really start helping you determine what likes or interest or keywords can I go after. And again, you can look up multiple. So we have social media marketing right here. I can add lots of different keywords to grow this as well too. So I could just go into, let's just say online marketing is really big. So online advertising. See, now that takes it to 150 to 200,000 people. So how about online, whoops, I have social media marketing, online advertising. How about online marketing? Affiliate market, online marketing, there we go. I also have affiliate marketing. Network affiliates, that gets part of it. Let's just see. Actually, no, it's not what I want. I'm just going to type in marketing and see what pulls up. Marketing smartphones. Maybe I could go as wide as advertising. See, now there's 1 million people. So just by adding a couple of keywords but having all my right demographics, again, I can come in here, save it as a brand new audience. Now it's getting, for me, I'm creating some perfect audiences from Audience Insights. Now what I want to show you in the next video, I want to show you how to specifically make the perfect target audience from a fan page. I'm going to use SMAG as an example, and then in the video after that, I'm going to show you how you can use your audience retargeting pixels to really hone in, look at Audience Insights to find you the perfect avatar to target. So go ahead and jump on over to the next video.